the green, we sway, with a beer in hand every day. From the tee to the hole, we're just trying to keep control. We're barely out of bounds, drinking and golfing around. A toast to the fairway we raise, for the love of the game and the haze. A swing and a miss, oh what a sight. We laugh it off with delight. With each swig from the can, we're the best at this plan. We're barely out of bounds, drinking and golfing around. A toast to the fairway we raise, for the love of the game and the haze. No matter the score, we're here for the fun, the sun, the laughs and the fun. So here's to good times and great friends we found in this game where we're barely out of bounds. So grab your clubs and enjoy your brew. We're here to make memories come true in the world of golf and beer. We're barely out of bounds. Cheers.
Turn off your. You got to turn off your fan.
I gotta turn off my fan.
It's really
Okay.
loud. Yeah, it's really
Alrighty.
So real quick. We wanted to open it up today. To talk just mainly about what happened out in Utah, at Utah Valley University. Me and Zach, if you know us, we grew up pretty conservative household, and there was one guy that was, always a good listen, good conservative voice. Regardless of your politics, we're not getting into that. This is not a political show. It's never meant to be one. It's not going to be one. But me and Zach were talking earlier tonight. I called him, and we just wanted, Zach had the same thought I did initially, which is we weren't going to do the podcast tonight. We weren't going to do it for a very good reason. That's because we felt like, and Zach echoed this sentiment, was we didn't feel like it was like our heart wouldn't be in it. We wouldn't have the right mindset in this because it's supposed to be a fun podcast. And we want it to be a fun podcast. We want to be able to laugh and enjoy, our drinks, and hopefully you hang out as well and you enjoy it as well. And we appreciate everyone out there. But we did want to give a quick prayer and a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, who passed away today after being shot on the Utah Valley University's campus. He, by everyone that I've listened to, both on the left or right, regardless of your political differences or whatever you follow, he was, by all accounts, a honorable man. He had a beautiful wife, beautiful children. And I was telling Zach, I haven't had the smoothest of the last 3 years in my life, last 2 years in my life. But, that's no way to go. And so, just wanted to start out the podcast. We don't want this to to be anything long. We're not looking to down anybody. We're not looking. This is not the time to, politicize a tragedy. This is a time to just reflect on how grateful we are and grateful we should be. And honestly, kind of like, like any tragedy should bring us back to what it is supposed to be in America. We're supposed to be able to talk about our differences without the fear of retribution. I mean, that is the whole point to this whole experiment. Zach, would you like to say anything before we take our moment of silence?
Yeah. Just want to real quick reiterate everything. Or no, I'm not going to reiterate, but just everything that Zane said. Charlie Kirk was not even a guy that I listened to a lot. Even back in college and in high school when I was probably more conservative than I am today. But like Zane also said, this is not the time to politicize anything. So all I'm going to say is that he leaves behind a family, a wife and 2 young daughters. And I'm going to just say that, there's a lot of people right now on both sides that are saying things and doing things that I find personally reprehensible and promoting actions that I find truly reprehensible. And I think, for me personally, after the last couple of years that we've seen multiple assassination attempts on both sides of the aisle, including the current president of the United States, sitting Congress people, there's got to be a way we can take the temperature down at some point. And I know a lot of people, a lot of fans of Charlie Kirk are saying this is our moment. We need to lash out. And personally, I think that's the exact opposite of what he would want. I think the exact opposite of what he would want. I think he would say what I'm saying now, and that we got to find a way to lower the temperature. If you know anything about his content has always been about, I'm going to go and talk to the people I disagree with. And we're going to have a discussion. So I think, if you're posting political stuff on Facebook or Instagram or wherever social media wise you post anything political, I think it's a decent time to start. You can still talk politics, but dial back some of the rhetoric, because right now it's a little too hot. And we're in a situation right now in the United States where it's getting a little too hot everywhere and we need to cool it off. And I've thought this for a while. It's why I stopped talking about politics. I just thought, but I mean, it's to a point where we've had multiple assassination attempts on the current president. It's insane that one of them wasn't successful. We had an assassination of a Democratic congressperson. I believe it was in Minnesota last month. And now Charlie Kirk at an event where he's just trying to talk to people he disagrees with. Whether or not you agree with his politics, it does not matter. That's what the event was.
And the question he was answering, by the way, was about political violence. I mean, that's the most amazing part about all this.
And I think it's time we turn the temperature down and we get back to being able to disagree without thinking of each other as enemies.
I agree.
That's all I want to say on it.
And can I use this moment real quick, I just want to, before we take our moment of silence, and we don't want to drum on this for too much longer, but I would offer an olive branch out to anybody out there who is sympathizing with the shooter or sympathizing with that mindset of like, oh, he deserved this. I would empathize. I would encourage you to think about like, what if that was somebody you knew? You know, like we all know family members that don't agree with us around the dinner table at Thanksgiving. We all have those family members around the dinner table. And like, I can only imagine if that had happened to somebody in my family who I don't agree with politically, I would be devastated. And that should ring true with everybody in America. Like that could be your cousin, that could be your uncle. That could be somebody that you know and love. And for life to be taken away from them in the manner that it was, like, this is not natural circumstances. This is not an illness. Even that would be bad, but this is political violence for the sake of political violence, and that's just not okay.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I think we need to start looking at each other as people rather than enemies is basically what I wanted to come on here and say. We're going to do a quick moment of silence for Charlie Kirk and his family.
And if you don't mind, Zach, before we do the silence, I'd like to pray before the podcast.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you, Lord, so much for everything that you do for us. We are devastated tonight for Charlie Kirk's family and loved ones, his beautiful children, his beautiful wife. We just pray for them. Lord, we just pray for our country that this is not where we're heading. This is not what you have planned for us. If there's anybody here listening tonight who doesn't know you, I pray that they do come to know you. And I pray that you instill in our hearts a certain kind of peace that doesn't allow us to lash out at our neighbor with violence and aggression, but rather that we come to know and come to a better and more common understanding of our neighbor and our kinsmen and our countrymen. Lord, I just pray that you soften the hearts of many Americans tonight, that you push them and urge them to know your peace, to know the true peace. And I just pray that you instill in them the brotherhood that we hopefully can fall back on in times of tragedy like this, Lord. Lord, I hope and pray. I know Charlie was a man of God. I pray that he's with you now. And Lord, we ask that all of this in your holy and precious and glorious name. Amen. And we're just going to take a moment of silence.
Alrighty.
Well, I just, thank you guys for that. I promise this won't turn into a political show. And with that, we roll on. Zachary, let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of Barely Out of Bounds. It's your boy Rico Daddy Slick here.
How did your crew not get out there? They're playing off!
On the green, we sway with a beer in hand every day. From the tee to the hole, we're just trying to keep control. We're barely out of bounds, drinking and golfing around. A toast to the fairway we raise, for the love of the game and the haze. For the love of the game and the haze.
I don't know if about it this live. I don't know.
Zane forgot how to do this. I muted us on accident. I am so sorry, Rico Daddy Slick. I'm sorry, Separation Hazard. It's tanking. Thank you guys so much for joining the podcast. Like always, we are your hosts, Zane and Zachary Smith of the Barely Out of Bounds podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Zach, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, felt like drinking something a little bit stronger than beer, so we popped open the
man.
Macallan 15.
Good man.
We are done with glass number 1, going for glass number 2 now.
Love it.
I'm off tomorrow, so I can sleep in. This is great.
Love it. Nice. Nice. I'm happy for you, brother. I am drinking an Atlanta 404 lager. I have never tried it. I got this at Trader Joe's right down the street. I'm excited. It's by Monday Night Brewing, it says. Monday Night Brewing. Where are they located? Just so
I
we
wonder
can
what
give
night
them a
they
quick
brew on.
shout-out. Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if they did, though, right? Like,
I mean,
Monday
to
night-
be fair, they probably do brew on Monday night because most breweries are closed on Mondays.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not for any real reason, just that it's a low volume night, so it costs more to be open than it does to.
That is true. I can see that. There's bars that do the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so cheers to that. Let's show and give it a try, give it a taste. Little dribble out the mouth. Never hurt nobody. Honestly, it's pretty dang good. You know what it tastes like, honestly?
What?
I know I say
Bud
honestly
Light.
a lot. Tastes like Yingling.
Does
Tastes
it?
like Yingling. Yeah, yeah. Not the black and tan, but just regular amber beer. You know,
Okay.
That's what it tastes like. Pretty good.
Well, Zane, we got
Happy
a
with it.
pretty slim pickings week of golf news.
We do.
We're going to talk Rory in his win at the Irish Open. And since we skipped last week, we got to talk about the European Ryder Cup picks. Who's in, who's out. Does the United States stand a chance at Bethpage? We'll get all that and more in this episode. So, Zane. Big deal, small deal. Rory McIlroy winning the Irish Open, going into the Ryder Cup.
I think it's a pretty big deal, like it should be. I mean, he came roaring back, no pun intended. Came roaring back on Sunday. He was down 5 shots, 6 shots,
Something like that.
something like that. And he came roaring back, and I think he won it by 2.
Yeah,
Right?
he played insane.
So yeah, I mean, and he played great. I saw some of his shots on Sunday, and he really looks like he's in top tier form, which is a bummer. Hate it, but it is what it is, and it's something we're gonna have to contend with. I just hope America's ready for it.
Well, I've always said Rory's a great golfer.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with that. I thought
No, I was just saying I've always
the
said
end of the
Rory's a
phrase.
great golfer. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. We're gonna cut that. That's gonna be a little clip. I always thought Rory's gonna be a great golfer.
I always thought Rory was a great golfer.
He is a good golfer, man. He's really good. But it does it surprise you that he won the Irish Open?
A little bit, just because lately in his recent outings he had been out of form.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe unfocused would be a better description. But if you're Team USA, you've got to be a little bit nervous that he is refocused, I guess, this close to the Ryder Cup. Especially considering the way he looked toward the end of the year. He just didn't look like... I mean, honestly, given his press conferences and everything, when he did show up to them, which wasn't often... I mean, he basically saying he was just riding out the year on the high of the Masters. And to see him kind of refocus and get back into form right before the Ryder Cup, I'm going to be honest, if you're a fan of Team USA, it's got to strike fear in the heart of Team USA.
Yeah, I agree. And that's exactly what I said at the top. I mean, it doesn't bode well for us.
No.
But obviously it bodes well for him and his career. But no, it does show that he still has that ability to chase down the leader, which, we kind of put into question there. He's always pretty much right in the mix of it on Sunday, and he came from the back of the pack. Not from the back, but he came from shots down,
He came from a number of shots down.
Yeah, bottom of the board, and he came back and won it. So good for him. I still don't like Rory McIlroy, but I'm feeling generous today. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, great win. I think, like I said, if you were already kind of doubting Team USA's ability to win this year in the Ryder Cup, I think that doubt has got to increase even more after this. because I know me personally, my hope was that Rory would remain unfocused after his Masters win, and that would give the USA a leg up. Him being their best player, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by most people's by almost any metric, he's their best player. But their strength obviously was not how good their best player was. Their strength was always going to be their depth. And how do you think Luke Donald did on those picks?
I think Luke Donald did well. I don't want to get into that quite yet.
Okay.
Just because, they are going into, just to tell people what leads into this coming week is the BMW PGA Championship, and that's the next thing after the Irish Open. And so that's going to be a big tournament because you're going to have a lot of those guys on the European side playing in it. Rory McIlroy, John Rahm. We'll get into more of the picks later, but Shane Lowry's also playing it, and they're actually they have the opening 2 rounds together, those 3. So I think that's a good way of them, finding out who they mesh well with.
Well, and also figuring out who's hot and who's not.
Yeah, what parts of their game are good and what parts are lacking. That's a good point. Yeah, exactly. We do have new Tiger Woods swing video. So everybody's saying he's back. Yet to be seen. I will never, ever again say he's not.
Hey, listen, I'll say he's not.
Before 2019, I was saying that. Before 2019, I said he's never coming back, and he came back.
After the crash, I'm pretty...
Yeah, that's fair to say. I know, I agree with you. It's fair to say.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen a picture of his left leg without the sleeve on. He's not going to win a professional golf tournament. He might win.
I'm never gonna say that though.
I will. He's
Zach
not win another.
Zach can be the guy that says that. Here's his swing. Zach, just to show kind of like his swing. So this is his swing. This was on X. It's Nuclear Golf. All smiles as he fired a dart off the pin at Nexus Cup.
5 Nexus Cup.
So this is Tiger.
5.
So I mean, Zach. Anything to talk about that?
Easy, hits it through a hole in the gap, and then he pulls out a bunker shot. And you're like, he did not.
The swing looks good.
Listen,
I'm seeing wedges.
Yeah, Tiger Woods is good at hitting short wedges.
Yeah, I'm seeing wedges. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The problem is going to be getting to that point.
Exactly. The problem is going to be getting there.
Yeah. I mean. It's not like I've never seen, like, even like in the tournaments that he's played since the accident, like, it's not the fact he can't hit a 75-yard wedge shot. Like, that's not what's keeping him from greatness. It's the fact that, okay, he can play good for about half a round or kind of keep it together for about half a round, and then maybe his body starts to break down at some point or something happens to where he's just missing from the middle of the fairway with irons.
Yeah.
And that's just something you didn't see him do very often.
Totally agree with you. Yeah, he's never been great off the tee, and that mere fact, especially given the fact he's not in premium shape, I agree with you. The problem isn't the wedges. The problem is getting to that point.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I mean, like, with those wedge shots, like, I mean, you watch almost any high-level professional golfer hit those wedge shots, they're not using their lower body a whole lot.
Yeah.
And turns out that's where Tiger has most problems is with his lower body.
For obvious reasons.
With his, like, 7 knee replacements, half of a left leg.
And his lower back fused together.
You'd be surprised to learn that if he doesn't have to use his lower body on a shot, he's probably still one of the best.
That's a fact, dude. That's a fact. So anyway, real quick, and just before we get into the Ryder Cup news, I do want to say this. Congratulations to Team USA for taking down Great Britain and Ireland in the Walker Cup. Just wanted to show you the final moments. I just realized that as we were starting the program.
The Walker Cup
happened the past week. Yeah. Yep. So this was Team USA leads Great Britain and Ireland by a full 3 points at the Walker Cup. They've already won 2 Sunday singles matches, lead in 5 others, and are tied in 2 more.
So maybe in like 10 to 15 years, when these guys can get onto the PGA Tour, because it's almost impossible to now, you'll see the U.S. win a Ryder Cup.
I mean, look at that, dude. Look at this scoreboard at the bottom.
It's blocked by our.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'll change it. Look at that scoreboard. That's a beautiful scoreboard.
That is a beautiful scoreboard. I love to see it.
All that red, baby. All that red.
4 and 3.
So anyway, I mean, I'm just excited.
Zane, I have a question for you. Actually, what's the most you've ever been beaten by in match play?
Most I've ever been beaten by a match play?
Yeah.
I haven't played a lot of singles match play.
Oh, you haven't played a lot of singles match play.
You've played. I mean, you played in the Polk County Cup thing. I never played in that. So
you never played in that.
I haven't played in a lot of singles matches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish I had.
When's the quickest in a game with Dad and me? When's the quickest you've been locked out on 9 holes and had to?
I've been locked out or locked out somebody.
You've been locked out.
I've been 3 and 2.
Okay.
They've beat. I mean, you've beat me 3 and 2, I think.
Yeah.
Or Dad has. I know one of you has. For sure.
Dad probably has for sure, because if he has a decent round and he has he pars every hole.
Yeah.
Well, he pars every hole except for 2, and he goes like triple double on those 2. Shoots
That's a lot of net birdies.
That's a lot of net birdies.
That's right.
It's pretty tough to beat.
Give the man half shots.
That's pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, I honestly think half strokes are underrated. I wish I would do more half strokes with people.
I would rather
ties or losses.
Give me this.
Wins.
Give me this. I would rather give someone 18 half strokes than 9 full strokes.
Agreed. 100%.
I'd rather give up a half stroke on every hole than
I would too.
Than 9 full strokes.
I agree with you. I'm so agreement with you right now. That just makes so much more sense to me.
It does to me too. Because if I birdie a hole and you par it,
I should win.
I should win it.
Yeah.
I did the thing you're supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm getting punished. And I'm getting punished. Are you kidding me?
I'm getting punished because
I knocked you to 1 foot and I'm getting punished.
But yeah, shout out to Team USA in the Walker Cup. I have a feeling they had a little bit more success than the Ryder Cup team will have this year.
Sure.
But we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah. Shout out to Team USA. Hagestad, 4 and 3. Nice win.
That's awesome. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Back. Where are we going?
I think the quickest I've been locked out, I'm not counting Dad and you, because I've been locked out pretty early, especially right after college. I got locked out early a lot. But I think the quickest I think the worst I've lost is 2 and 1.
Yeah.
I have 6 and 4 at several people.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and listen to this real quick before we get into the Ryder Cup talk.
9 years ago, you won your first Ryder Open here at the K Club. Today, you just won your second. Try and describe the emotions, if you can, right now.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I feel just so lucky that I get to do this. I get to do this in front of these people. The support has been absolutely amazing all week, and I thought it was going to be a nice homecoming. Obviously, coming home with a green jacket and all that, but this has been absolutely incredible. This has exceeded all of my expectations, and just so happy I could play the way I did this week for all of them and get the win.
Sorry, 9 years ago.
I mean,
who is this guy?
I know, dude. I'd root for this guy. You know what I mean?
Where has he been?
This is awesome.
Listen to that. I was like shaking my head. I couldn't even believe the words that was coming out of his mouth.
I know.
Like, that's not Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, so dang reasonable.
Well, not only that, the fact he said, I'm thankful.
I know.
That was the craziest thing to me.
His lips. Those words would crest his lips. I'm thankful.
The fact that he said, I'm thankful. The people here are amazing. The support's been incredible.
Yeah.
Where has this guy been for the last 12 years?
I love it. I love it. No, I do actually love it. I don't mean that tongue in cheek. I mean, this is
No,
this is
I
how
love
you
it too. If he would have been if he was
Yeah.
this guy,
Yeah,
half the time, even.
agreed. Totally agree. Like, he's shown more just in that clip than I'm pretty sure I've ever seen out of Colin Morikawa.
Probably.
Yeah, or Wyndham for that matter.
Wyndham literally isn't even a person.
I know.
He's a robot.
He is a robot.
He's
dude.
an angry robot. He's a T1000.
I'm
He's
pretty
looking.
sure
He's
Silicon
looking
Valley
for John
created him.
Connor. He's a T1000 looking for John Connor because he's going to lead the resistance in the future.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this T1000 is pretty decent at golf. And so he just kind of got roped into this whole PGA Tour thing.
Yeah.
That's
He
why he
didn't even really want it.
He didn't really want it. He's actually looking for John Connor. He's just hoping John Connor comes to a PGA Tour event.
That's right. You just see him walk off the tee. He's like, I have found you. Just some kid.
Here's John Connor.
That's funny. Anyway, so yeah. Let's get into Ryder Cup talk. Share
Ryder
this tab instead.
Cup.
So, real quick. Okay, let's go ahead over the captain's picks. You ready?
Yeah.
John Rahm, Matt Fitzpatrick. What?
Nothing.
John
Keep
Rahm,
going.
Matt Fitzpatrick,
Yeah.
Robert McIntyre,
Yeah.
Victor Hovland,
Yeah.
Ludwig Aberg.
Aubert.
It's Aberg. It's
No,
literally how it is said to be pronounced at PGA Tour events.
No, he said it before. It's Aubert.
No, it's not, Zach. Look it up. Sepp Straka, Shane Lowry.
Okay, you're actually triggering me because I watched Full Swing, and he was like, "I've heard a lot of Southern people pronounce it Aberg."
That's literally how it says it on.
And it's
at PGA Tour events, they have a list of like how you pronounce their names. It's on that list. And it says Aberg. I thought it was Aubert.
no, it's Aubert.
No, it's not.
Oberg. Sorry,
Oh, it's Oberg.
Oberg.
So it's not Aubert.
A is pronounced like the O in open. Berg is pronounced like the word berg. So it's Oberg.
Okay,
Sorry.
Oberg.
A happy medium.
Okay, we just wasted. That just wasted my life. Just wasted precious moments.
Listen, we're learning how to say people's names.
Yeah, right. So anyway, that's the list. You got Rahm, Fitzpatrick, Hovland, Oberg, Sepp, and Lowry. Now, what you'll notice here is I've ranked these, not on record. I've ranked these based off their DG rankings. Again, just for those of you that are new, Data Golf ranks them based on their strokes, true strokes gained, right?
Mm-hmm.
It ranks them based off that the last year,
Mm-hmm.
all right? Now, if you look at this list, Zach, what do you notice?
There's a lot of blue on that list.
No. Look closer. Where's all the red? On top, right?
Sure.
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to a point here. So you'll notice we look better on paper, right? Look at that. They've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got 8 guys in this. We've got 12, right? More than 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then they've got the rest of their guys down here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, real quick, Zach. This goes to show how good of picks that Luke Donald made versus ours. Ready? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to 3 months. That changes things.
Pretty significantly.
It looks a lot more blue up here now, doesn't it?
Who's the blank guy? Is that Keegan Bradley?
Who's the blank guy?
In between all the shirts, there's a blank guy right there.
Harry Hall.
Harry Hall.
So they didn't pick
left
Harry Hall.
off. Interesting.
Yeah. They skipped over Harry, but they got Hovland and Oberg right there. Then look, Justin Rose, he's an automatic. Rasmus Højgaard, he's an automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these.
Who's the bottom for Team USA? Could I
Justin
guess it?
Thomas. Justin Thomas.
Where's Morikawa?
Oh, I'm sorry. Morikawa. All the way down
you
here.
gotta scroll a little bit farther there.
All the way down here. Now, again, you do have some picks that were well beneath for Europe, right? You have Lowry and you have Sepp Straka. Okay.
Has not played well lately. I was
He has not
surprised he
played
was
well
a
lately.
captain's pick.
However, let's go to 6 months. Sepp has been much better over the past 6 months. In fact, over the last 6 months, he is right here, right in the middle of the pack. So, again, they didn't make amazing picks either, if we're talking about recency bias, but they made better picks than we did.
I will say also
and a lot more of their automatic qualifiers. Well, actually, I take that back. I was gonna say a lot more of their automatic qualifiers are playing better. It's just not true. Like our automatic qualifiers may be playing better than their automatic qualifiers, but they picked better than we did.
I think the best pick they made, and the thing I think that seals our fate, is John Rahm.
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me?
I thought if they would have left John Rahm off, I thought that would have been the biggest mistake ever. And I would have been like, okay, US got a chance. When I saw that they picked John Rahm, I was like, oh, no.
I mean, this is the saddest thing right here. You have all these American flags with no shirt next to them. 1, 2. I mean, that's the saddest thing, is that we skipped over all these guys. Again, they skipped over Harry. I think that's going to come back to bite them in the ass. I really do.
I think in the case. So here's the thing.
And then they left Noren off. Noren's a good Ryder Cup pick, dude.
I don't know if he's ever played in a Ryder Cup.
Yes, he has. 2-1-0.
Okay. He was injured most of this year. He came back and played really well the second half of the season. I think he would have been a great captain's pick for that reason. I was surprised by Harry Hall over 2 names, one of which you might agree with, one of which you might not. Because of his recent poor form, I was surprised they went with Sepp Straka over Harry Hall.
I was too.
But
I mean, I was super surprised at the Sepp pick after looking at these numbers, honestly.
Yeah. So when it happened at the time, I was like, that is really interesting. I was surprised that they did it. But I will say this.
Well,
Harry
because
Hall,
what about like Aaron Rye? Aaron Rye would have been a good pick.
Aaron Rye would have been I think he would have actually might have been a better pick than
Harry Hall. Maybe.
Even though Harry Hall has been playing better lately. The one reason you pick Sepp Straka over Harry Hall is distance.
Yeah, Bethpage. I mean, that is a long.
Harry Hall. It was talked about because he played with Bryson DeChambeau on the weekend at the British Open, and one of the things they kept talking about was how obviously Bryson hits it a long way.
Yeah,
but I mean there is 70 yards between those 2 golf balls.
Yeah.
So when you look at that. Harry Hall, obviously not a long hitter, very good golfer, but not a long hitter. When you're going to play on U.S. soil, it helps to have a guy in a twosome that can crush it.
Well, and it's a different game.
Yeah,
it really is a different game. Like you're not playing a game in which it's the 18 holes. Yeah, you're playing a game where this hole matters.
Yes,
significantly more than just a single shot.
Yeah.
This can be the difference between the match. You know what I mean?
And so that for that reason, I understand the Sepp Straka pick.
Yeah.
I do think the big problem with Sepp Straka is he struggles right now with his irons into greens. He has not been very good on approach, which is why I think Aaron Ryan might have been a better pick than both of them because I think he is the best ball striker of those 3. I also think Alex Noren would have been a good pick for that because he is inarguably, I think him and Aaron Ryder are pretty close in terms of ball striking.
Alex Noren was the pick, dog. I really do believe that.
I think
2-1-0.
I think Alex Noren, he is undefeated, he's undefeated in Ryder Cup play.
No, 2-1-0 is the
tie.
0
is the tie. So he's got a positive record in the Ryder Cup. He came back after injury and played exceptionally.
Yeah, I mean that's why you
Almost.
award him the. That's why you award him the
Well,
pick.
he played so good. He missed half the year and still almost made the playoffs.
Correct. Correct, and he's still top 50 in OWGR, and he's still top 25 in the DG ranking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you pick him.
And I love Alex Noren. That's another
Yeah.
reason you pick him.
Sure.
But I mean, I think we're gonna look back at this Ryder Cup,
Yeah.
and I think the story of this Ryder Cup is gonna be the Colin Morikawa pick.
Yeah, maybe. I think that you're also missing out on this. I think that was not a great pick either. The Shane Lowry pick, he's not exceptionally good at Ryder Cup performance.
Well, here's the thing. I can make the locker room guy argument for Shane Lowry.
No, I hate that. You know
I
how much I hate
it
that
too,
argument.
but you can make that argument. I don't think you get the same thing on a call.
I mean, who they should have picked is Harry Hall and Alex Noren. Bottom end of the line.
I
no
agree.
questions asked.
I agree. Or Aaron Rai. Any combination of those three guys is who should have been picked.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was a chance.
How impressive was that, by the way?
Shane Lowry was not getting picked for this Ryder Cup.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Given where he was in the points.
How impressive was it though that Tyrrell Hatton did the same thing that DeChambeau did for
Dude,
Team Europe?
Tyrrell Hatton, I mean, I'm going to say something maybe slightly controversial, and I need to double check one thing before I do so. Give me 1 second.
Okay, one. Sorry. That was on it. That was uncalled for.
I'm trying to figure something out because I think this is correct.
It is
correct. Yes. The team championship for Liv. It is very clear and obvious to me that Legion 13 is not going to be taken down anytime soon in that team championship. They have two of the best players in the league on their team. The fact that they have a John Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton 1-2 with a couple very talented golfers behind them. There's no team that's deeper. There's no team that's stronger at the top in Legion 13. So it does not Tyrrell Hatton is playing incredible golf right now. The fact he was able to auto qualify for the Ryder Cup is incredible. And I think, I'm not going to go into it any more than this, but I think that you're looking probably in the next 5 years of team dominance for Legion 13 and Liv.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But
that's not a crazy statement.
I don't think it is either. Listen, I'm not a crazy guy.
You're not. You're very reasonable.
I'm the reason guy.
You are the most reasonable, I've heard. I've heard people say you're the most reasonable.
There's two things I hear about me all the time is that I'm the most reasonable person ever, and I'm also the nicest guy they've ever met.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's what I tell everybody. I tell everybody, that Zach is the nicest guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
Most reasonable, most rational human being there ever was. That's what I say. Anything else, Zach, for the pod?
So we have the BMW Championship this coming week.
Yeah. BMW PGA Championship.
Yes.
And it's only confusing because they already have a BMW tournament. They already have a PGA Championship.
But this is
but this is the BMW PGA Championship. Yes. Not to be confused with the PGA Championship or the BMW Championship.
So we are only 2 weeks removed.
They got to come up with a different name.
We're only 2 weeks removed from the Ryder Cup.
I mean, come on.
We'll give our predictions on the 24th.
Yeah.
But early look, and we'll talk about it more next week. Early look, I think Europe looks a lot stronger than Team USA.
Other than the Shane Lowry pick and the Sepp Straka pick, I totally agree.
Yeah.
If they sit out the most, they win.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, thanks guys so much for joining the podcast. Again, we hope you laughed, you cried, you were moved. We hope that you enjoy your time with us. We enjoy our time with you, and we enjoy our time with each other. Zach, I enjoy my time with you.
I enjoy my time with you, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
And again, I would actually very much recommend this Atlanta 404 lager. It's really good.
I would
So,
also recommend the
Monday Night
Macallan 15.
there you go.
Delicious scotch.
So anyway, thanks guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like our show and you want to join in. And we will see you guys later.